I did all that for what? Now the red button says you're live. Look at I just showed okay. Just give me some time. Give me some time to get this production off the floor because hey guys, welcome to another episode of the I'm Not Impressed show. I'm certainly impressed. Let's give it up for the outfit. Oh, the hair. It's my show. I do what I want. I do. You want to do what you want, you make your own show. Okay, I'm done, I promise. New day, new wig. It's hot already. I need to sit my ass down. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of I'm Not Impressed. Thank you, Motrell. I see you. Another episode of I'm Not Impressed show. And I'm your most impressive host with the mostest, Mother of Gotti, Dimey D, Jesus Christ Jr. They call me a lot of things, some to my face. I'm so sorry. That was Jay-Z Unplugged. Speaking of Jay-Z Unplugged, so if y'all are gonna let me do the show, I need y'all to understand that I'm not gonna really pause my brain and be like, how can I say this in a non-offensive way? I'm not gonna do that. Hey, Mr. Sarcastic. Hey, Trixie. I can't. It's impossible. So I'm just gonna find my audience is gonna find me. I'm gonna find my audience, but the stopping and thinking that y'all gonna be mad anyway. So let's just have fun. So Beyonce had 4 shows in Atlanta, and I'm just like, that's excessive, right? And then I thought about it. Atlanta has the biggest Black gay population in the entire United States, and that makes up a lot of her fan base. So why not? Let's do it. Like, and if we having the money, because I almost said they don't have kids, but I know a lot of y'all have kids, and we're not gonna get into that. So go where you're celebrated. The Black gayest city in the U.S. Y'all getting 4 nights. Cool. Night 1 and 2 looked amazing, but night 3 and 4 had a little chicka boom because they got Hove, right? We're gonna get into the Hove clips. What I did not like after night 3, I've been living in Atlanta for 8 years, and I would give $100 to anyone who lived in Atlanta for more than 4 days and your car hasn't gotten broken into. I just don't. I just, in New York we do things differently. Like I think we just scam more. We scam more. In Atlanta, Southerners are not bright, so I don't see them being like, computer savvy. When you scam, you got to write up the cards, press the cards, put the. I ain't giving away nobody game plan, but you got to have some kind of intellect. Unless you're just a driver, you don't. You just pedal to the metal. Okay, you see them getting tackled in the store, you drive off. They don't have. I live here. They're gonna be outside with pitchforks in their overalls. Somehow kill her chewing on the straw. I don't give a fuck. So I think their money grab is breaking into cars. Now Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter, Christ. Um, I heard you left that Benz little wagon in a Kroger supermarket. No, it wasn't a Kroger. It was Krog Market. If you live in Atlanta, you know what Krog Market is. But you might as well have left it in a Kroger parking lot in Atlanta. And they ain't smart enough to scam. They break into cars. So unfortunately, she gave y'all Hove, and I just really think that was a gift. And y'all turn around and y'all bring it to the vehicle. And I'm just saying, like, y'all are supposed to protect y'all queens. Y'all remember when Michael Jackson went to go shoot? All I want to say is that they don't really. It was in one of the biggest slums in a Central American country. I don't want to say the wrong one. Who cares? Y'all call everything Jamaica when it says in the Caribbean. Why do I have to be, politically correct? Go suck on a blood clot, okay? And They wouldn't give him clearance for the video, and then the gangs came and was just like, "That's Michael Jackson. Nah, he good. Muy bueno, right? Muy bailar." Okay, where was the gays? Where was the gays when they was breaking into Beyonce's car? Why was y'all? I'm going to age myself so bad. Y'all, this is for 30, 35 and up. Y'all remember the movie Media Man where they had the gang and they all had the blonde hair and it was called the Golden Lords? Why wasn't y'all like some gay Avengers out there, like the Golden Lord? I wanted y'all all to have the same hair color. 613. Why wasn't y'all all in unison gay Avenger gear with like heels and like latex bodysuits, like, and y'all could have been the girls. The name of the gang was the girls. Why y'all wasn't out there protecting y'all queens? Good, like the people that didn't have the money for the concert, you still was worth. You still had some kind of value. Y'all could have been securing the premises, and y'all should have been like the gold, all blonde hair, and just ready to defend the queen's property. And y'all failed her. Y'all failed her. And kiss my penis. Who was I need a moderator, please. Oh my God. Sir, this is a Walmart. Okay, relax. Let's go to some of the clips of her bestowing you with her very, very talented, godly like husband. Here's some. All right. So you guys. Oh, did I? I forgot to add that video. But anyway, we got more videos. Okay, so that was him doing PSA. Let's see what else he did. Baby, my auntie need help with technology. It's okay. I'm gonna get it together. Is this the same song? Okay, this was the clip I was supposed to show y'all. Let's see what else he did. Damn, do y'all got another song besides PSA? The way I'm about to go. And I just wanna love you. Y'all sorry. That you said, give it a nine, but give it to me. So y'all know Jay-Z is cryptic. Give it to me wasn't just a performance, it was a demand. Give it to me. Give me back my wife shit. Okay. Y'all gotta know Hov. So that's why everything excites me. It was a cryptic message. If they ain't get it, it ain't for everybody. Sorry, I cannot stop doing Jay-Z sayings. Let's see if he did anything else. Oh, this was interesting. Let me we're gonna dissect a little point of view in a second. And yes, it's a very biased point of view, but who cares? It's my show. You don't agree? You make your own. You go right into Best Buy, you buy a computer set, you set it up, and you make your own show. Until then, you are going to have to listen to what I say. Okay. Um, and with that, it takes forever. What song is this? Those people were so blessed. I was in the shower, like y'all still there. I'm getting in the shower. Okay, so this is what stood out to me, right? Did I add this to the stage? Yes. Not a big deal. Beyonce kisses her husband. The Barb's turned it into, oh, what a coincidence. We haven't seen them intimate in public for so long. This is, all for the attention of Nikki. This turned back to, oh, and you know what? You know what? Maniac clan, you might be right. And guess what? Why do y'all want people not to be human? Why do y'all You sit there, you talk about me every day. You talk about me every day. He stole my money. Fuck him. He's a part of a group of people. And people from a distance can't tell who's who, right? So instead of arguing with a crackhead, I'm gonna do stuff that I know is gonna make you overdose. I'm gonna drive you crazy. I'm gonna come out on stage. I'm gonna kiss up my wife. I'm gonna be performative because that's how people of this level should respond. We don't go back and forth. What is this weird thing going on in my chat? Did I get raided on Twitch? Because I don't speak I don't know what that is. It look Greek. Anyway, I want link in you pussy. Okay, my husband's here. Have respect. Um, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But I know I'm not going toe to toe with a crackhead. I hear they get super strength when they sniff. Okay, so maybe not. So night 3 and 4 in Atlanta, they got Jay-Z. Lucky y'all. Okay, lucky lefty. What else is going on in the news? I need a moderator. I don't know what's going on over there with my African Americans. Speaking of events, Remy Ma and Clarissa was at the same fight, and someone took a video of Remy looking across to where they were allegedly sitting, and the caption is, "How you cheat and break up with this man and act bitter." She don't want no smoke. You ever seen a man break up and cheat with somebody and they still, it's that.
Ever.
Remy's a man. Let's see
So
what they gotta
Remy
say.
Ma went to the fight, and she even bought that goofball with her, Joey the Clown. But she not even watching the fight. She watching somebody else. Apparently, she ran into Clarissa Shields. This right here is what you call a bitter ex. She could have just watched the fight and paid Shorty no mind. Now tell me something. Do you think Clarissa Shields is intimidated by a mean mug? She a 3 division champion, one of the greatest female boxers ever. If nobody knows, Clarissa used to do mixed martial arts. Man, she would mop Remy. Fat Joe even know it. Look at the look on his face. He don't want no smoke. He hoping that she sit her ass down, because this is just straight goofy behavior. Remy, 45 years.
How y'all just look at somebody and make up a whole story in your head? What if she had to fart? What if she, what if she was blowing spit bubbles in her head? Like you never do. Why do y'all go and speak with such conviction? And y'all don't even know what the fuck is going on. But anyway, they were at the same fight and they were sitting across from each other, but who cares? What else is going on? New York City and New Jersey had a big flood yesterday. Why do y'all still live there? Okay. So amongst the Jay-Z talk about coming out and they think, hey, Jay-Z looked really comfortable on stage. Maybe he's soft launching another tour. Who knows? And then something dawned upon me. I said, Beyonce's bringing out Jay-Z back to back. What if Act 3 is a rap album? But Act 3 can only be 3 things. It could be a reggae album. I'm joking. That's not going to happen. It could be rock and roll, too close to country, unneeded, or it can be a rap album. So if it happens my way, I'm a prophet. Other than that, there is a alleged Hollywood prophet, and she has said credible things in the past, so I won't give her bunny ears. It's just like y'all are not God. So this is Sloan Bella. She had a lot of predictions that actually came into fruition in the past, and this is a clip of her saying that Jay-Z was going to be in some kind of law trouble within the next couple of months, and this is the clip. Let me
head nor tail of. There are legal troubles for Jay-Z that come up in November, and they come attached to another person, but not a person that you actually think, which would be P. Diddy spilling the beans as he gets dragged into court. No, it's not P. Diddy. It is somebody else. And I'm kind of swinging around to Justin Bieber. Like I'm looking at the people up there, and I'm kind of torn between Chris Brown and Justin Bieber. But I'm going the Justin Bieber way here because Bieber is involved in this sideways. Now, this connects him to R. Kelly. High level pimping and pandering for the music industry through the trafficking of.
Mm, you won't win this time. So let's see what someone said. Hold on. Y'all remember Sloan Bella saying Jay-Z won't go down with Diddy? It will be with Justin Bieber. Somebody please post the clip. All right. All we can do is wait for November, December and see what the bitch is talking about. And sometimes they say that these, I'm not saying, I do believe in people with these abilities. Don't ask me why. I'm West Indian. I've seen a lot, paid for a lot. But sometimes these people just be having insider with lawyers and stuff like that. But we'll see. We'll see moving forward. I hope this ain't true. Britney Spears says she adopted a baby girl named Lennon London Spears. Let's see what she posted. I haven't worked out in years, so I put this little pink one piece on and played. How are you, beautiful people, this morning? I need coffee. This is not someone who needs to be babysitting. They need to be babysat. Okay. I need coffee, and I want to let you guys know I adopted a beautiful baby girl. Emojis. Her name is Lennon London Spears. More emojis. This is 30 seconds of my random silly workout. I hate work. Oh my God. Somebody save the baby. Save the baby. Hopefully it's a rabbit. Maybe it's a rabbit and she wants to, tell us she has a new. I hope it's not a human because y'all. Okay. Um, yeah, I was so mad at her father when he put her on that conservatorship. The girl's gone. Okay, what else is going on? We got a lot of clips from the clips. I didn't even mean to do that. They were on Tiny Desk recently, and someone said, "This is scary. Pusha T doesn't blink." Let's see.
Jealousy's turned into obsession. Reality TV is mud wrestling. Some sign checks I know better than. Beware of my name that there's delicate. You know I know where you're delicate. Crush you to pieces, I hum a breath of it. I will close your heaven for the hell of it. It seems to be valor amongst veterans. I'm watching your fame escape relevance. We all in a room, but here's the elephant. You chasing a feature out of your element.
He actually does not blink. That is terrifying. They say that is a sub for Jim Jones. I don't even know if Jim Jones is important enough for a sub, but bars. Okay, what else we got going on? I hate half of the show because I really get excited when Jada speaks because I only know Jada in a rap capacity. And that is one of the pros of celebrities infiltrating the podcast game, which I think should have been reserved for the poor people because you guys already had a once in a lifetime shot to monetize and create generational wealth with the talent that rocking stages. And then the little people made up this thing like, oh, we're going to talk in microphones and we're not going to be poor and have to wait on white people to hire us anymore. And then I say, oh, we want y'all jobs too. So, I didn't like that. But if you're going to tolerate something and try to find the pros in the situation, getting stories from people that you watched as a child and as a grown up, learning the back end of the story, it's like, okay, that's cool. But the cons outweigh the pros more because move over. There's not enough room. There's not enough room. Okay. I'm tired of Fat Jose. I don't ever want to hear anything coming from him. Everything is just a lie. So I get excited when I hear Jada and then Fat Jose overspeaks. And then Jada, and then there's go Fat Jose. So I didn't see this clip yet. Let's see if Fat Jose oversteps his boundaries like he does all the time. Let's see.
Everybody want to go.
I don't like GoFundMe.
You don't like GoFundMe?
I'll come back and kill my family if I
they
die. Fucking put up a GoFundMe.
But Jada, man, I got you regardless. But let me tell you something. You ain't never getting a GoFundMe. But that GoFundMe,
dog.
Like what's
fucking? I mean, if it's for causes, if you're trying to get an organ or when it's needed, I'm all for it.
Because we can't do that shit. I guess you mean like if you got a real family structure and y'all got a couple of dollars, don't let your family be on the GoFundMe.
Then you put up a GoFundMe. That's a crocket. Somebody's stealing.
I'm not having
somebody stealing.
I paid for like 100 funerals in the whole Bronx.
I paid a little bit under that.
A lot of funerals.
You see this fucking mentiroso. You guys went to Spanish class? Or was y'all in the staircase being degenerates because y'all are controlled by the hornies? I actually went to Spanish class. If Fat Jose is a mentiroso. You know what a mentiroso is? Como se dice liar. He's a big, fat, grande, gordo, mentiroso. Okay? You pay for 100 funerals and why you can't just tell her he just gotta up it? He gotta over. I don't. Why? Why didn't I think about this? Hey guys, we have a new entry on the Hate Your Guts board. And I should have did it a long time ago. I just, I have a short attention span. Something wrong with me. But coming in at a hot number 8, we have Fat Jose. Because all he does is fucking be fat and lie. I hate you, Fat Jose. So they have some points in the show where I get excited and I want to hear it, and then he just overspeaks Jada. And he has to double down with these large. Let's see more. I like to get mad. Let me hear more lies.
My accountant, she be like, "Yo, Joe, you need to just start a funeral
home."
No, yeah, but a funeral. She dead ass like, yo, you got to start like a funeral charity or something because you pay for so much funerals.
How you gonna pay for a funeral for a nigga that went to hell? They right though too. A lot of
tell you something. Somebody told me, yo, everybody want to go to heaven, but the real party downstairs.
I hope.
Oh, you don't got to worry about it. You ain't got to worry about that, sweetheart. And you'll be at the real party, as you say. I see you, Exotic. Thank you for making it to a live stream. I just hate Fat Jose. All right. If y'all want to, if y'all don't, go check out the Joe and Jada show. I just wish it was the Jada and Baby Jada show. I know Baby Jada doesn't like when I call him Baby Jada. His son is on Twitter and he be making waves and ripples. And I was like, hey, Baby Jada. He was like, I'm not a baby, but I'd rather you and your dad instead of Fat Jose. All right. Do we want to do Lauryn Hill? I want to do another Lauryn Hill clip first. So I know that I heard a while back that Lauryn Hill can't perform her songs the way they are on the album because, like, like copyright infringement. I still say I'm just a kid. Fuck it, I'm just a kid. I don't know the logistics of it. So when you go to a Lauryn Hill concert, don't think you're going to be able to sing along because she throws a lot of like loops and hoops so she doesn't get sued. It's something like that. Lauryn Hill had a concert the other day and it went a little something like this. I'll let y'all watch before I ruin it for y'all. That was a fire. Bad transition. Terrible. They had the opportunity to do something amazing. Drake should have just jumped right in. I'm bored now. Life goes on. Girl, it's so long. You been inside, know you like a lady. I love this song. It's a mess. Girl, everything paid for. First class phone bill, car, no payable. With your phone out, gotta hit the angles. With your phone on, stepping like you Fable. And you're showing off. And you're showing off. I am so pissed. I fucking loved. Was it something for what? Not turned down for what? I love that Drake song. I love that record. And they had the opportunity first before Drake even came out. Her trying to avoid the copyright infringement was just like, this is painstaking. You can't even sing along. And then Drake comes out and there's too much of a break. Like it's supposed to, everybody get your motherfucker. You're supposed to be running out saying it. And they're like, is Drake there? And they looking on the nigga started tying the shoelace. He know how to braid his own hair. One of his braids was loose. He's finishing the braid. And then he was like, 1 and a 2 and what a wasted fucking featuring opportunity. And y'all be paying to go see Lauryn Hill. Y'all got money to waste. Where else was she this week that I just saw her? She was somewhere else this week. She's just not a good performer. And for somebody with one album, I mean, the one album is insane, but we give you a lot. Lauryn Hill spotted performing "Killing Me Softly" live on stage with Burna Boy. Let's see. Nice for what? Thank you, Motro.
Killing me softly with his song. Killing me softly with his song. Telling my whole life with his words. Killing me softly.
Killing me softly.
With his song. Make some noise for the crew. Come on. Thank you so much. Make some noise for watching Martin.
Thank you so much for wasting my time, girl. What the bump? Anyway, so I ain't gonna have no friends by the time this. Then I want to be able to talk about everybody because I know. Yeah, she sounded great. No, I don't want to lie because we have any affiliations. I'd rather no affiliations in the truth. But she sound like shit, and I hate that she doesn't sing anything the way that. And I know there's some kind of legality behind it, but keep it. All right, what else was going on the internet this week? Okay, I didn't read this, and I needed a second to read it, and I'm not reading anything twice. Breaking after a 40-minute discovery hearing, Milagro Elizabeth, that's the blogger is getting sued by Megan, has until July 15th to provide her Discord account login to FTI Consultants to start the discovery production. Milagro has also changed her deposition date, originally agreed to July 1st to July 21st. The court will also defer ruling on potential spoliation and Megan's request for sanctions till after deposition. Milagro must also provide Megan's team with deleted. How could she bring back a deleted text message? Deleted messages and WhatsApp messages from her cell phone per discovery request. Lastly, Milagro must pay all reasonable expenses, including attorney fees incurred by Megan's team litigating the discovery dispute. Listen, do I want to do this? Do I want to vlog and talk about you get sued? But you know what? I heard she was going really, really hard. But y'all hoes be getting sued. Milagro's getting sued. The bald-headed one that looked funny. Tasha K. What you gonna take? My $3? Go ahead, live it up. Okay. Y'all know Tiana Taylor's in a new relationship with Mufasa, and I'm trying to tell y'all. Before I play the clip, y'all gotta understand. Romantic is romantic and money is money. Did I just read in a caption? Not Aaron sitting in on Def Jam meetings with Tiana. Oh my God. I'm trying to tell y'all, executive producer Aaron Pierre has a nice ring to it. You know what? I'm not one of those people that jump to conclusions. I am. Let me hear what the girl have to say first before I tear this apart.
Space, me, even through everything I've been through, I want this to be safe for you too. I want this to be the softest place on earth for you. I want this to be the warmest place on earth for you. You know what I'm saying? So what I give, I want to be reciprocated. You know.
One last thing on this though, also obviously you're both actors, so you have been in the same spaces when you're acting in this trailer. Have you gotten him in the booth though? Like, have you gotten Aaron in the booth? Have you tried to see if he can sing a little bit?
No, I haven't, but the way he be singing my songs at that point, I just gotta have a secret mic.
Yeah.
Because he really be in there, you know what I'm saying? But when he's in the room for me, that's what it's about. He is so, hi, hello, I'm Team Tiana. You know, like he sat in like Def Jam meetings and we do like the whole thing where everybody introduces themselves and it's like, yeah, you know, CEO, executive, blah, blah, blah. I'm saying, hi, Aaron, Team Tiana. You know, like he's so like pushed.
Y'all know I'm a Libra and I can never make up my mind, but I made up my mind. I don't like it. He act like he had some dick before with light eyes. Okay? Is it the hazel eyes? Y'all act so different when y'all get a nigga with a little wet weasel. It's two things that make black girls go crazy. Wet weasel here. That's why Cash Doll over there with them two beautiful kids, but the daddy's a loser. She liked that wet weasel and light eyes. That boy ain't had no business. He could have waited in the car. You wanted to show him off. You wanted to show off to say that you had Mufasa with you. I don't know. Yeah, I know. I'm not even going to do the Libra thing with y'all. He did not belong in the room. Y'all just be giving men so much space. I don't know. And then the fallout be so big and dramatic because y'all just did too much too fast. You know, this is also somebody who moved in with somebody after the first date. But this ain't about me, right? But yeah, enjoy it. That's what everybody needs to do. Just live in the moment. Just live in the moment. I ain't like it. I mean, it ain't for me to like, but it's my show. I say what I want. Yeah, he ain't got no business in the meeting. Doing what? You ain't got a damn village to run with lions in it. All right. What else is going on the internet? Let's scroll together. Okay. I love to see Black people help other Blacks. Kyrie Irving donated $40,000 to help an elderly woman who was fighting a legal battle with developers trying to take her South Carolina property, which her family had owned since 1865. And this is the lady. Shout out to Kyrie Irving. So you see, he helps Black women. He just doesn't date them. Right. I say what I want. And I'm always just say what came to mind. Who won't check me? All right. I told y'all that the clips was on Tiny Desk. They did grinding on the ludicrous Southern hospitality beat. Let's see.
Muva, cause I pump bass like that, Jack. On or off the track, I'm heavy, cuz fall till you fall and shoot your duck to the Betty Gov. Sorry, my love, but I'm seeing through these eyes. Yeah. Benz convoys, put the whacking on the side. Yeah. Only big boys keep deuces on a ride. Yeah. Gucci Chuck Taylor with the dragon on the side. Man, I make a buck while I scram. I'm trying to show y'all who the fuck I am. Yeah. The shoes is flirting, be damned if I'm hurting. Legend in 2 games like I'm Pee Wee Kirkland. Platinum on the block with consistent hits. While Pharrell keep talking this music shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. We just grinding. Whoa.
All right, y'all. So if y'all want to see more from the clips, y'all could go see them on Tiny Desk. And the girls have been doing this thing this week. Let me see. And I think, did I save it? And I think it's Photoshop. The girls have been lusting over Malice. Hey, ladies, Malice is 52. He's 52 and 52. Leave Papa alone. And one of the pictures, and I seen this happen recently with Buju Banton and Mary J. Blige. Y'all are face tuning pics. Now with Malice, I 100% know it wasn't him if it happened. It was y'all lusting over him. Y'all added like, say somebody's a 7. Y'all could go to Facetune and say, make him an 8. And it'll be so subtle, y'all won't see it. And y'all did that to him. Now, Buju Banton did it himself because he uploaded it to his Instagram. And I'm just like, Buju, fire for that. No man for filter. No man for filter. Buju, I caught you. Mary does it all the time. Y'all be like, Mary looks so good. And she do. So, Mary, you don't have to. You've been grown since I was a baby. Just let nature do its thing. Mary, pull back on the Facetune. Now the fans are doing it with Malice, and I don't think Malice really cares. Malice is just, very observant and waiting for somebody to try his brother. When you watch Malice is watching y'all watching Pusha. Leave Malice alone. And I know I got it somewhere. And the damn filter made him look like Charlamagne the God. Hopefully I saved it. Sometimes I just be blowing spit bubbles, not doing what I need to do for my job, for my show. Let's see. And if not, we'll run into it on the blogs section of the show. Because after Twitter, we head over to the blogs to see how messy life is. Yeah, fuck it. Y'all gotta wait for that section. All right. What else we had going on? This was funny. So recently there has been a lot. Let me pause that. There has been a lot of rumors from celebrities too that Stevie Wonder can see. And everybody's just waiting for like a day to come where he goes, gotcha. And you guys ain't gonna get that because he already recently addressed the rumors and it went a little something like this.
When did I want to let the world know this? But I want to say it right now. There have been rumors about me seeing and all that.
That's so embarrassing that you have to even say that.
But seriously, the truth. The truth is, shortly after my birth, I became blind. Now, that was a blessing because it's allowed me to see the world in the vision of truth, of sight. See people in the spirit of them, not how they look, not what color they are, but what color is their spirit?
Oh, wow. Y'all so ghetto and annoying and embarrassing because you guys made this damn legend have to widely talk about his handicap. It's something that he had to, give the positive perspective of. And it was so beautiful. I get to see the world in its spirit, not in what people look like. And that was beautiful, but y'all be thinking everything funny. Me too, but that just made me a little sad. All right. So that was Stevie Wonder saying, hey guys, enough with the shit. You don't think I want to see? Now you gotta make me address not being able to see. Fucking ableist. All right. What else we had going on the internet? Well, what's your favorite Stevie Wonder song? You already know mine. Mine is All I Do. You made my soul a burning fire. You're getting to be my one desire. All right, whatever. When you get your show, you get to do what you want. I'm going to break out in song every fucking time I feel like it. I got my own show. All right. Oh, that's my jam. That is my jam. Oh, it's hot in here. Is my wig lifting yet? That's the first thing that goes. My wig. Let me tell you something. Some people make money off of nudity and sexuality, and that's okay. But I ain't gotta like it. I don't. And it's okay in moderation. Like if you can get money, do it. If you can get money for just suggestive, do that too. But if you gotta put a slab of uncooked meat down your throat, it's just like why we just can't be sexy? And I understand this is how you make your money, but is it okay if I don't like it? This is Janice's heart pool party, and she's a sex worker. And we see her cootie cat, we see her on the plane. She known for getting naked on the planes and playing with herself on planes. And I just want y'all to know, just because that's how you make money, I ain't gotta like it, especially when there's raw produce being shoved down your throat for the appeasement of big, ugly men. It's just like you poor and ugly. You are just a face a mother could only she could love. And this is raw produce. And I want y'all to think that I'm so cool. So, I'm just getting older, and you're not gonna get. You're not gonna get applause from me. Like there was a time that everybody had an OnlyFans during the pandemic. Cool. I had one too. But I was beating people in the head. It was the same pictures on my social media. You ain't see a cootie cat, a butthole, and a nipple, and that's okay. Not to say that you can't do it. But I don't gotta like you sucking on raw meat. I ain't gotta say, yeah, that's how she get that money, girl. I don't have to say that, and I won't. So all right, cool. I just wanna the floods is coming. I seen a piece of this clip and I thought it was interesting. Y'all know I got a short attention span, so I didn't watch the whole thing. This was
honesty.
What's her name? Pretty V. This was Pretty V on the House Guest podcast, and I just thought that this question and answer was interesting. So let's see. Let me bring down that volume a little. I can tell it's about to be too loud. Let's see what they had to say about honesty.
It's always the best policy.
Okay.
And your number should be like my number.
I think it's gonna be the same number.
Let me see. 1,
2, 3.
Huh?
Yeah.
Honesty is the best policy? Why would you give it a 50?
Because I think honesty without compassion is cruelty.
Ooh.
I think, sometimes we err on the side of I'm being transparent. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
And really, without any compassion for even what you're sharing or who you're sharing it with or in the venue you're sharing that, it can be very cruel, I think. So no, I'm certainly not saying that like dishonesty is better.
Yeah.
I don't think only honesty is the best policy. People always say, people got to be ready for that. They got that's their journey.
Yeah.
I just don't think that that's always the way we got to go about it.
That was beautiful, and I don't want to just plug my sign, but I'm going to do it anyway, because guess what's my show? Y'all going to hate me because it's my fucking birthday. This is why I got any Libras in the house. Shout out to all my Libras. This is why Libras get a bad rap. And they always say Libras are liars. And I never understood it. But two things about Libras are true. People pleasers. That's why most of us are comedians. Pretty V is born the day before me. I think she's she's the day after. She's the 13th. And then Cardi's the 11th. The reason why people call Libras liars, because we don't be wanting to hurt people's feelings. And it be a lot of the truth with compassion. And when you mix the compassion, it don't be the full truth. Like, girl, do I look fat? And you be like, no. No ish. So that clip kind of gave me more of a look into why they call Libra liars. It be white lies, and it's not right or wrong. It's just that 100% truth without compassion can come off as cruelty. Ugh. All right, that doesn't give niggas the right to be like, yeah, that's why I didn't tell you I fucked 4 bitches. That's cruel. No, the action that you have to lie about is the cruelty. So don't misconstrue the message to aiding your debauchery. Okay, because men. Somebody posted on Twitter yesterday the poison girl, whatever. I know my name. And they said, for women is don't trust a big button smile. So my homegirl Shandy said, so what's the man version? I said, don't trust. And then the beat dropped. Fuck them. All right, what else is going on the internet before we head over to the ghetto blogs? Let's see what else is going on Twitter. Oh, more you. We're going to see a lot of clips from the clips because, they're promoting their album. This is a clip about Malice reacting to finding his parents deceased. Didn't know this happened. Let's see.
And checking on him.
All right. And in your verse, you said your intuition kicked in when you went to his house. Did you find him deceased in the kitchen?
I found both of my parents. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I discovered both of my parents, going in and checking on them.
What goes through your mind when that happens?
Well, I tell you what does happen. I'm gonna tell you, since you asked, I'm gonna tell you what does happen. My faith and everything that I have read from the Word of God took over. There was a supernatural sense of peace. There was no time to break down, start crying, getting out of my mind, what's going on, what's happening, screaming and kicking. Nah, I had a complete sense of peace. And I had to have that peace, not only for myself, but to deliver the news, to my family or whatever. And God has never let me down, ever, no matter what I faced or seen in this life. So, yeah.
Wow. Man, I don't even know how you managed to do that, man, but that's admirable for sure.
Wow. Ain't no jokes to tell or nothing. I just wanted to show y'all a clip because that's deep. All right. What podcast is that? Cover lines with Brian B. Miller. All right, if y'all into podcasts, once again, I'm gonna tell y'all I do not have an attention span. I don't watch Love Island. Just watching y'all tweet Y'all ain't go nowhere. The power in my building came off. When y'all gonna give my even my damn lamp for the light to give me my light? Y'all ain't go nowhere. Y'all ain't had nothing better to do. My building came off. Sorry. This is not a paid for production. I am in an apartment complex, and until I get a studio, we're gonna be having to deal with ghetto things. But I was cooking. That was so ghetto, and I was feeling the anyway. We're not gonna cry over spilled milk. We're gonna just keep it going. Let me log back into my Twitter. Where we left that off at. Malice was talking about finding his deceased parents in the home. I'm so sorry, y'all. But I'm glad I ain't going nowhere because we still got a lot more show to go. All right. Thank you for sticking through, guys. Listen, you get me where I need to go. I'll give y'all the world. But this is still the beginning stages. All right, cool. No need to dwell over it. All right. So I don't know these people, but I know these UK boys be having a lot to prove. It says less than 24 hours after making his statement, reports emerged that Top 5 has been stabbed in London. He is reportedly suffering from stab wounds to the neck. Not they did a dart by. They don't have no guns in London. So instead of shooting, they'll just come back like with a game board. They have the darts and they'll do a dart by and they'll just throw darts and hope it penetrates your skin and that something happens to you. So that's what's going over in London. And I don't know with a girl. I don't know when this happened. It's coming, y'all. Just deal with the scrolls. This is the internet. I'm gonna get carpal tunnel, but it'll be worth it. Will it? Goddamn. They got about 4 more rolls and I ain't doing it. Oh, yeah, I ain't doing it no more. Fuck them. Next. More. Do I want to do more Fat Jose? Okay, Whack 100 discusses what he think happened with Nikki and Jay. My explanation was the best, but let's hear it from somebody who's not deathly obsessed with Jay-Z and see if it sounds a little bit the same. Hold on, I just realized after my stream started back, I didn't add my second screen. Hold on. And y'all was even going to tell me. They want to bring me down. All right, so let's hear what the loser boy has to say.
Yeah, I don't get why she's so upset. They saying she didn't sign the contract.
Yeah, and I guess she's taking that out on him. I mean, basically, a lot of the stuff that has been revealed is making it look like she is broke, which is kind of hard to imagine that she could be broke.
I don't know nothing about that. I just hear her saying she's owed money. I believe she had 3%. It was 15 artists that had 3%. This Prince and it was just going over this on Clubhouse on my way here.
But she never signed the paperwork so that she could have the ownership percentage of title, which I assume is because she was holding out.
No, it's because she was high.
I was thinking that she was going to get a better deal, right?
I think what happened, it was 15 people giving 3%. Jay-Z maintained the 55%. I don't know if it was Cash App or some other company brought in the 33%, right? Which kind of like diluted their 3% to 2.5%. Okay. So they invested like $200 million into the company. Right now, I believe Jay-Z holds a position at the board, so he's probably getting paid a salary regardless of how it goes. But in the long run, the company was showing negative 40 million, 50 million, and then they got sued for 120 million by other labels. What Nikki has to understand is you're on the side of company. So you're absorbing all these lawsuits and these negatives that's going on. The buy-in is the buy-in. That's to sustain and maintain the company, right? So, and they said, I guess after that buy-in, I don't know if she's re-signed her contract like everybody else. What I do know is if this was a real situation like that, she wouldn't be on Instagram. Her legal would just be handling it.
Right.
You know, like
yeah, like if she thought she had a killer legal case, then she wouldn't just be
this is
tweeting
what I
nonstop
think.
about it, right?
It's what I think. Let's pay attention. I think within the next month or so, Nikki's gonna announce an album. Maybe she's finna start a streaming platform. I think Nikki's causing this roar to introduce something else she's about to do.
I think she was just high. I don't even think it has to be that deep. But it's good to see that even though it's not my perspective, it's still a perspective of girl, fuck you. Never liked the kid. All right, what else we got going on? I thought this was interesting. This is about Nicole Kidman. This is one of the biggest little, actresses in Hollywood. And her daughter is giving us a glimpse of her childhood as being a child of Nicole Kidman.
I was born in it. Nicole Kidman hid me in her floorboards for the majority of my life. Nicole Kidman is my mom, and I grew up without anyone knowing who I was because, yes, I was hidden in the floorboards. This is, again, one of those things that you grow up thinking is normal, but then later on in life you find out is really not. I had a good life in the floor. I had nannies. I had great food. I had a beautiful place to sleep. You think the darkness is your friend? I was born in it. I don't know.
She said I had a good life in the floor, and it continued to sound like Bane.
Actually, if I was born in the floor, probably in a hospital, maybe at home, but I can't find my birth certificate and I needed to get a real life. When you make videos online, you should really consider the fact that when you're outing your mom for wearing wigs, other people might out you for living in the floor. My eyes have never fully adjusted to the light. Right now I'm in pain. If you want to talk about this more, we can. I don't think that it's for the internet, though.
You already involved us. You know what the internet will do? Make you see something and you just think it's true. Let me see, because we have things called community notes. Let me see if a community note rectified that is in fact not Nicole Kidman's daughter, and I have to believe that someone lived in the floor. Please tell me there's no community notes. That's a picture of her as a kid with her mom. No, listen. All right, what else is going on? I saw this a while ago. And it is just so sad that everybody was waiting for Meech to come home. And then when he came home, we realized that, and I'm going to say we, because Black culture, you can't just be like, no, it wasn't me. It was, I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover. We, idolize the big gangsters and the names, and then social media going to show you. Don't idolize anybody because everybody got their shit with them. So Meech came home. He has a Beijing goatee. The money dried up. He be asking rappers in their DM for money. His son is musty. 50 Cent be punking him. They saying he snitched to get home early. It's too much. That's them. I am a civilian. When I say they, it's somebody. I read it somewhere on here. Little Meech's former friend claims that he's facing fed time after Medium Meech put drugs and firearms on him during a traffic stop. Like father, like son.
Good, man. Hey, so what y'all get ready to do and stuff? Yeah. Okay. What y'all found on him? Y'all found it?
Yeah, I see him snitching with his face, with his nose, because his hand is. He said, did y'all find a gun on him? But this is a traffic stop for me, but y'all found that. Ooh, that's nasty work. Your father is Big Meech. You supposed to hold it down. Then go look at the father. He in DMs asking for money. Everybody just live the life in the cards you were dealt because you don't know these people. And they telling. Oh boy, they telling. All right. I couldn't be. I'm telling you, ma'am, you'll never see your dog again. All right, it was him. His name is Pookie. His mother name was Lorena. She be holding the gambling games in the basement around 8 o'clock. Now they got a bartender down there. Her name is Tukey. Tukey, she make a mean Long Island iced tea. Now the you gonna tell me I never see my dog again? I am singing, okay, and not like A. Marie. I'm singing like Beyonce. All right, and the people that you think built Ford tough, they ain't nothing but a punch buggy. Let's go. All right, what else is going on here? I want to see what's going on in the blogs, but I got to see everything that I saved on Twitter. Um, Megan, oh Megan, Bad Baby says her mother gave birth. Okay, so y'all know. Sometimes when you see people, you be like, I could just imagine the family she came from. And then sometimes you actually cannot help the product of the person. Like there's environmental factors, there's mental health factors, there's so many things that go into it. Now, Bad Baby, when we saw her on Dr. Phil saying, "Catch me outside," we just was like, well, what is this animal, right? And the mom seems so different from her. This is another side of the story we didn't think about. Bad Baby says her mother only gave birth to her to keep a man, and he left anyway. For everybody know you want to lose a man, you have the baby. That's y'all got it backwards. Babies break people up. Why would y'all use a baby to keep a man when it makes them run away? Okay, she's saying my mother only had me to keep a man. It didn't work. And now she has been taking it out on me for the last 22 years, and that's why I'm this way. Let's hear the little wham story.
You don't like me. You hate me. You only gave birth to me so Ira would stay with you, and he left your ass anyways, and you took it out on me for the last 22 years of my life. Well, guess what? That little $1 million house you live in that you love so much, that's in my name. Those little cars you drive, yeah, get some pay for those.
She is such a Maury baby. Remember when you used to watch Maury and the kids used to come out? Yeah, I'm 12 years old and I like to have sex, Maury. And my mom's not home, so I do drugs. And the whole audience go, boo. The kid comes out, I'm like, fuck you, I don't care. Girl, cry me a river. Okay? Once you get to say that $1 million house, I lose the connection. I don't think I feel bad. I just don't feel it. Okay, so that's Bad Baby's rendition on how she became a bad baby. Her mom didn't love her. She had her to keep a man. The man left. When $1 million later, I hate you, mom. All right, what else is going on the internet? It's just ghetto. Do we have any good news yet? No, probably won't. Who cares? This is, I don't feel anything anymore. The world is so racist. Every country, there's racism in every country. And then within our country, we hate ourselves. So I'm not like, oh, this is one of the biggest bloggers in the world. This is the Speedy guy. His eyes show. He's just doing a lot better than me. So I'm not messing up your name on purpose. I'm just old. You're not my age range. But the kid goes from country to country. He just, he's really fast. He be racing Olympians. And I think he beat that Kyle guy. He did. And he cried like a bitch about it. So this is the boy in Serbia, right? And we all know that Serbia is kind of like Russia. I'm not really big on geography, but whatever. I know more than y'all. He in Serbia, and they're in the background making monkey noises, right? And they're doing the ooh, ah. And I think he likes to rage bait racism. Like he goes to racist places and let them be racist so he can get viewership for it. Because he just recently did that in China. He was in China and they were doing the same thing and he was just loving it. Like he was eating chicken and they was doing the same thing. They be making monkey. White people like monkeys more than us, but that's another story for another day. Let's just see the racism and let's have a little minor discourse. Real mature. Hey, Token, I see you. Now, this is the part that kills me, right? So remember I just told y'all recently in the Nicole Kidman's kid story that we have this thing called community notes on Twitter now, that in the event that something seems unbelievable, there's a team curated of God knows who, and they're supposed to fact check things that go viral that are incorrect, so we don't walk around at the water cooler making, a fool of ourselves like our parents on WhatsApp. Our parents would send us a big AI fake, Yeah, you ain't see that blew up New Jersey yesterday? Like, nah, man, that would have been they blew up New Jersey. Look, and then it's a big mom, you gotta stop watching YouTube and reading everything on. That's not real. So they don't want us to be like our parents and being tricked by the internet. So they swoop in and they give us community notes. Now, this is what bothers me about this particular community note. I saw the video, and the community note is not saying that there's no validity that this video is true. You want to create a validity for how my brain processes the video, and that's how I have a problem. The community note states, Serbia consistently ranks as one of the safest countries in Europe. No one's refuting that. Where are we going with this? With low rates of violent crime and high degree of public safety, even in major cities like Belgrade. Maybe we're going to get to the meat and potatoes. Alongside that, Serbia has low racial bias. This is a stat from Harvard. And strong anti-discrimination laws. What the fuck does that have to do? What the does that have to do with those Caucasus mountain animals in the background sounding like a scene of Planet of the Apes? My eyes and my ears saw the racism, but you created a community note to say, I know what it seems like, but statistics say. So now, who the fuck is in control of the community notes? And why are you refuting something that's blatantly visible that they're racist? What was the reason? All right, so girl, just live your life. Live your life, because it's all too much. Don't care. Ooh, we're gonna get into this story right here. I don't know if I want to do it here or for Twitter, or I'm gonna do it on the blogs. Just give me 2 seconds. It's really compelling. Celebrities and their family going to see. You know what's so cute to see the celebrities fan out for other celebrities. I was Usher. God bless his wife, because I don't know how she watch hoes eat cherries out his butthole every night, and 2 beautiful kids. He had kids. Well, I don't know these people. I know I don't. Whatever. I like to see the fans fan out. I mean, Auntie tired, y'all. Let me see if I can wrap this up and run over to the blogs. I think I can. Now let's have some real fun. Let's take it to the hood. You in the hood now, baby. Let's go over to Instagram. Let's go to the classy vlog first. This is when I want to feel like I'm better than y'all. And I'm like, oh, I don't follow the shade room. Girl, I don't follow the shade room, but I go over there when I need a real good mess for the story. So this is me being fake classy. Oh, we don't do the shade room. We do neighborhood talk. Okay. Let's see what we got going on over there. I don't feel like doing no politics today. Life is too heavy. Too heavy. Oh. So remember, or maybe you don't. I'm just on Twitter all day. Remember the time that Nikki Baby got left by Jello? Is it Jello? Who cares? It's Tito. It's Tito. It's the least talented brother out of the BBB, the Big Baller Brothers. Okay? Even the father of one leg, more talent. Oh my God, Token said not even Tito, it's Randy. Not Randy Savage, because he's a star. We talking about Randy Jackson. Remember the time Nikki told us that the boy, Jello, aka Randy, Jermaine had a bigger name than Randy. Let's leave it at Randy, because I know Jermaine, but I forget about Randy all the time. He Randy. Left her for the black girl that he just recently left, right? And then we seen her courtside at a game with a rapper named Mozzie. Does Auntie know who Mozzie is? Is he even a rapper? I don't say. And I don't know if y'all was like, oh, sometimes you have to step out. Sometimes you have to step out. You don't even like the nigga. You want to drop? Yup. You can't even tell me. You could have said you want to go to Elm Street. I already said yup. I already committed to it. But get me out this house with the 2 babies that this nigga left me with. Yup. We going. I don't care. I love horror movies. So we seen her courtside with the boy Mozzie. Jason Lee asks her about it, and I loved it. I loved it because I don't watch reality TV. I don't know these people. I only know the storylines you create about them. And y'all are very picky and choosy. I know I don't the only Nikki I know is the cocaine beer. I saw something in this lady that I liked in the interview. I gotta watch it again to see what it was. But this is her talking to Jason Lee about going on a date right after the breakup.
And athletes and all that still be in the DMs?
Of course.
Right, who?
Next question.
Okay,
Classy.
so then here comes Mozzie. I know Mozzie from Vegas. I think he's a jeweler, right?
Sports betting.
Sports betting, but he has lots of jewelry. That's
yeah,
why I thought it was jewelry, because he got money. You guys responded courtside. Was that your get back to like?
No, actually, this is the craziest thing. So he asked me to come with him to the game. You know, I'm like, I don't really watch sports, okay? Because I really don't care about sports, no offense. So when I went to the game and I realized it was Chicago Bulls, and the craziest part is we were supposed to go to the game on Monday, which was his other brother's game. And I was like, oh my God,
Nikki,
when we
you
got—
didn't know his brother was going to be there.
I didn't even know who was playing.
This was Love and Hip Hop episode 3 at this point.
I just saw Miami Heat. I was like, cool, I want to go. Let's go. When I got there and I saw the team, my heart was beating so fast. I'm like, this is some real shit.
Right.
This is some
This is like right
That's
out
why I
of
kept
a
my glasses on
reality
the whole time, because I was like, I don't want to face these people. I can't. And they're all staring.
Wait, so did you see his brother playing?
I didn't look. I was just staring at Mozzie the whole game. I
Why?
didn't, because my heart was nervous. It was just so
But did
much.
you feel like I've been walked into some mess?
I just felt like
it was a setup.
I had a lot of fun in Miami.
Mozzie had to know you were going to his brother's game, though.
I don't really think he thought it was a big deal. I think he was just like, he courted me, he treated me really nice, he showed me a great time. So I think he didn't really give a about it.
Yeah.
If I'm being real with you, I don't even think he was that invested. Like,
Right.
let me bring her to the brothers. You know what I mean?
But so the brother didn't come over and say, hey?
I didn't look at anybody. I told you. I just stared at Mozzie. No, I didn't even know. I didn't even look at the game. I was so like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Because all the players were just staring at me probably like, wasn't she just dating Jello and she's at a game with him? Like, it was crazy.
Why have you not turned this into a Love and Hip Hop bag?
I don't know.
This is
some.
All right, let me tell you first what I admire about people. I admire but don't want for myself. Admire people that don't take it to hell. It just exudes so much kindness and self-control. And that's two things that I don't have. I just don't. Once the gloves is off, baby, I'll kick your baby stroller. That's just, I'm evil. It's okay. I'm whatever you are, but I'm gonna overdo it. I could be the sweetest person in the world where Satan got nothing on me. He was just here first. Okay. My name would have been no, I'm not opposing God. I'm just saying how the depths that I go. Follow the story. One, she wasn't a clout chaser when he asked who was in the DMs. She was just like, next question. Class act. 2, you cheat on me publicly, embarrass me, bring the new bitch on the internet the same day that I'm crying, and y'all are just, showboating at my demise. Baby, I would have went to that game with your daddy with his dick in my hand. His one leg missing, dick in the hand. I would have had on a big bowler shirt. He has the daddy has the brand BBB, because I don't give a fuck. I want to show you, if you thought that was evil, watch this. That's me. And if you thought that was sweet, watch this. We just talk about evil more than good, but I'm like that with if you're kind to me, I'm going to be overly just hear me out. She didn't meet him at the hell from which he came. Let's start a clap. And that just shows you what kind of person we're dealing with. Like, my demonic ass. I would have had the daddy holding the mic like, yeah, you got to call me mom now, bitch. Like, oh, what an angel. And that just shows you walking in with dick in your hand is sadistic. I mean, Mystical did it. He walked in with a dick in his hand. Don't make me have to put my foot in your ass. Be cool. I really admire kind people. Do I want to be them? No, because this world only leaves room. I don't want to be good or bad. I want to be whatever the situation calls for. And that is my Libra scale. So shout out to Nikki Baby. She had the opportunity and the platform to start dragging and she would have been justified. Yeah, because he left. Man, I just went to the, and that's how you know. And you know what? The interview plays him, because She said, I went to the game and his brother was playing. And then we supposed to go to the Monday game and his other brother was playing. So your brothers are just talented and just in the NBA. And all you do is make broken homes and you act like Malibu's most wanted. You're performatively black because you're barely black. And with that blackness, you fill up all the black stereotypes of deadbeat black dads. And you're Randy Jackson. You're the brother of the talent. And that's all you are. All right. Hate you dead. I hate you dead. I don't know you, but I hate you. See, all I know is Nikki Baby used to date you. All right. I'm just a lunatic, please. Oh, we're in the blogs. Okay. What else they got over in the I'm glad. This right here is crazy. So this is a story that happened in Milwaukee this week, right? And I want you to know that what the eye see is just the top layer, and they're leaving out a whole movie plot. 7-year-old boy is riding his bicycle and is abducted in the front yard in front of the dad by 2 guys. Let's watch, and I'm going to tell y'all what really happened.
Glad he's okay, but it's kind of like, it's like I still can't rest because who would do something like this?
This is the video. This is the kid riding his bike. You're going to see this car right here bust a U-turn, pick up the kid, and it's going to break your heart. The kid is going to start screaming for his dad. Now, I do want to rest your worries. Before we get into the story, I don't want to leave y'all with anxiety. The kid is back. This is why sometimes I got to go to the messy blog because you ain't give me enough, right? So as much as I be like, I don't follow the shade room, couldn't tell I be in y'all business. All right. The shade room is going to give you a little bit more perspective. I don't know why they were trying to keep it so classy over there that we were confused. But baby, I'm going to give you the real tea. And sometimes you got to go to the hood. All right. This happened like 2 days ago. I hope I don't pass it because I got my real tea from here. Here we go. Right.
Milwaukee police.
Let's hear the news break, right?
Are asking for your help in locating a missing 7-year-old boy after he was abducted from his home. He's on your screen right now. Jamal White was last seen last night around 7 outside his house on West Houston Street, just south of Good Hope Road. This surveillance video from a neighbor shows a child riding his bike while a white Jeep Renegade SUV, the same car as the suspect, turns around. You can see it now to follow the child. You then hear him screaming, calling for his dad. We're told.
Where's the view I want to show y'all? This view is going to make y'all hate the daddy. Hold on.
Milwaukee police are asking for your help in locating a missing.
Where's the damn view? Hold on. I need a folder. Not like a, but a digital folder. Because I need y'all. Y'all not going to understand until y'all see the updated view. I hate when this happens. Thank God.
This new video 12 News obtained Monday shows the Jeep parked on the side of the street Friday night. It starts to move as Jamal is spotted riding his bike on the sidewalk, returning from a nearby park. The boy's aunt says her brother was driving the sedan, following alongside his young son. The camera catching the white Jeep turning around, then later blocking the end of their driveway. 2 people got out of the Jeep simultaneously. One, who appears to be holding a gun, tried following the man into the house. The other chased the little boy down the driveway. Seconds later, the suspect comes back into frame with Jamal in his arms, putting him into the Jeep. Do you have answers as to Milwaukee police are asking?
Let me tell y'all something. Wait, y'all got to see
This new video 12 News obtained Monday shows the Jeep parked on the side of the street.
There's a part, and I might be gonna laugh, but there's a part where the father runs in the house and they grab the boy and they jumped in the car with the boy. And instead of like getting in the car, because y'all saw he was in the car originally, he punches the trunk of the car, goes, damn, and doesn't follow them. Now here's what me thinks. Daddy either gambles or sell drugs and owe somebody money. Black men don't kidnap boys, white boys do. That's not our sport. Everybody got their sport. Like you ain't gonna see no hood nigga going to the league for golf. It's just certain things that we grew up doing. And kidnapping kids ain't one. Unless it is for an unpaid debt. Daddy owes somebody money. Daddy was playing. They waited. They saw his car there. The little boy was riding the bike and he was riding his car watching the kid and they jumped out in front of him and took the kid. Y'all gotta watch who y'all have babies with because these niggas, they be having street dreams and no street credit. That boy was taken as a shakeup for a debt. And it is unfortunate. And he's back. And now I want to say, when I say back, he's back from the capturers. They ended up putting out an Amber Alert that worked, and they arrested a 25-year-old man. Child Services currently has the young boy, and I think they have to do a lot of interviews before he's reunited with his family. But baby, y'all can't just be doing things because y'all horny. Like, oh, I'm horny, let me have sex and make a baby with somebody that, is not a protector or with a job. Anyway, thank God the little boy's back. I was hoping it didn't go the paid in full route. I don't want to explain. If you didn't see paid in full, just be confused on what I thought might have happened. Because I ain't going to say it, but it is really, really, really important that y'all just don't have babies with people because y'all bored or you thought they was cute. Okay? Because people be into some shit. And the sins of what the people that read the Bible say, the sins of the father fall on the child. I synced it. Maybe I should read the book. I won't. All right, what else is going on? We might as well be in the hood now. Let's stay in the hood. What's this? Chris Brown samples Usher's Nice and Slow. I'm confused because two Mays ago, the baby is probably traumatized forever. He gonna be on every date when he 30 say, yo, I was kidnapped as a child. And that he ain't gonna be wrong. That trauma is forever because y'all don't know who to lay down with because y'all infected with the hornies. Now, two Mays ago, because I know Chris Brown's a Taurus because I do not like Taurus men. I don't care. My only sibling, my only husband for now, they both Taurus men. My first enemy, my last enemy. I know I am familiar with your games. At his birthday party, and it was remember that weird fight? They said that he had a fight with Usher because he was yelling in Tiana Taylor's face, and then Usher was like, eat this cherry. Don't talk to no girl like that. They friends again? Was you just on coke and you have to, people turn into cocaine bear and they could call their friend the next day, but I was on coke. I ain't mean that. Well, anyway, Usher must have cleared the sample and they must be friends because Chris Brown samples Usher's Nice and Slow on let's hear it. I just don't be in the mood for Chris Brown. I don't be in the mood for Chris Brown. I don't. First of all, you only like light girls and I'm not to say I like you. I never liked you, but I just don't like that thinking. And then you hit girls and I hit boys. So it would have never worked. But anyway, let's hear this little record and see if I could stomach it.
Because you better say I treat you well, I will. It's good I can tell. Come give me hell, come here. Your favorite tale under your spell. Smiling cause I know you better say I treat you well, I will. It's good I can tell.
It's not terrible. I'm just not impressed. I need to hear more. I don't like people, baby. Chris Coke or Coke Brown will be performing at the Battery. So I call him Chris, what I call him? Chris White. Because he went on that damn talk show the other day and said that he's only half black. He said only. And I ain't got to tell you about keywords. It's just like, yeah, I like him. I don't. What else is going on? We live in such a heavy world that sometimes this is why black people have to make jokes about it, because our reality is so heavy that if you really take it in, you'll kill yourself a little. A former NFL player by the name of Teddy Bridgewater decided after his tenure with the league to become a football coach for a high school. Very admirable, very giving back to the community, very, it's black excellence, in my opinion. Now, everybody knows that there's like this thing where coaches can't pay players, and they're changing that because now college players are about to get paid and stuff like that. But anyway, I don't know if that trickles down to high school. You can't pay players. You can't pay a player to come to your team. You can't pay scouts. You can't pay for, I think, frivolous things. I don't think there's anything about feeding people that are unfortunate and stuff like that. But when you're black, they're going to try to get you out the paint. And this is why being black is such a burden. Former NFL quarterback Teddy Bridgewater has been suspended from his role as head coach after allegedly giving impermissible benefits. Now, here are what they deem to be impermissible. Bridgewater, 32, coached at a Miami high school. On Sunday, he confirmed his suspension on Facebook. The suspension came from MNW, and it is impossible to suspend someone who doesn't work for you. I'm not going to go anywhere. If I have to, I'll volunteer from the bleachers like I did in 2018 and 2019 when no one had an issue. Now, I read this somewhere else. He was paying for like haircuts and like food and stuff. Like, everybody doesn't come from a good home. Everybody doesn't have like a father. Everybody doesn't have expendable money. And this is a black man that came from that neighborhood. So he understood the circumstance of, not having, he wasn't buying them Corvettes and, drugs and prostitutes, literally a haircut to be presentable and food so you can run on the court with the field. Sorry, I'm just a girl. Run on the field without passing out. And if this was a white man, they would have had a parade for him. They would have took down one of the streets and named it after him. But when you're black, baby, oh my God. God gives his hardest battles. What they say in that book? So shout out to Teddy Bridgewater. I hope they raise GoFundMe. I know you don't need the money, but just to show the honkies that we too have a community and we stand up for each other, because what the fuck was that? Until I see one of those kids driving a fucking convertible down Ocean Drive, I'm just like, what the fuck? But from what the story is saying, free my people. All right, we'll never be free. This is the picture I originally was talking about. I wish I could make it bigger so you could see it, but I do feel that this was a very, very, very light filter to the point that someone could be like, "Oh, you made it." I see it. I see that's a face. That's a face tone. But the girls are adding filters to Malice because they want to sleep with Pop Pop. Once again, Malice is 52. All right. What else is going on? What's this? Do I care? Nope. Sports don't care. Rihanna.
This is happening, y'all. Rihanna, are you smart?
Oh my gosh.
I'm nervous.
Why are you nervous? Because you're about to ask me something that a kid knows that I don't.
I wanted to know, what would Smurfette's skincare routine look like? I know it's going to be some fancy in there, but you got to let me know.
Definitely tons of Fenty skin.
Adorable.
Exactly.
But if you keep the skin from the Smurf berries and you rub it on your face, you'll never need Botox.
Oh.
I heard on TikTok.
That's what you heard on TikTok.
Right, that's what I heard.
From the horse's mouth. Final round. First person signed Declaration of Independence. Go.
Oh, you know I'm not American. I don't need to know that.
No, that's right. I know that. I'm not American. I just make money here. Oh, yes. All right. You better tell them. Was it Thomas Jefferson? Was it? I don't care. I think it was Thomas Jefferson, but he was fucking slave. So why do we care? Any old way. What else is going on? Yeah, you better tell them you're not American. Keisha retarded Cole. How y'all want me to stop using the R word when it's prevalent every day? Keisha Cole got a new tattoo. I'm just so happy this time it isn't a boy name, but the name on the tattoo is Love. I bet she go find a guy named Lavelle and finish off the tattoo and still disappoint us because that's how disappointed she is. Let's see. Covering up from a little boy named Huncho that she, don't idolize anybody. These people are stupid.
Tatted on me. This is my brother right here.
I don't. What's this? Looks like Joyner Lucas. Who's that? Oh, that. Joyner Lucas isn't feeling Drake saying UK rappers are better rappers than the US. Let's see. This is why nobody don't like you now, Jew boy.
A real legend. When I talk about my love for London rappers, the best lyricists in the world, mark my words. Oh shit. I don't care what nobody says. Nobody can out-rap London. Nobody. No.
This nigga is such a dick rider because he's in his London era. You know, it's a very unlikable guy, and I see why people turned on him the way they did, even though he had the better catalog from the other boy. What's his name? Kendrick. Far better catalog. Stupendously better. He's just an unlikable guy. So that's why the people were, you know, able to turn on you because you're just a big loser. Do all his concerts have TED Talks? I think so. Something else with Trey songs. I just showed y'all him the last show singing along to a song, and it looked like, you know, he was drug induced. And I was just like, anything I hear about Trey songs, they say he did it. And I gave y'all the reasons why. This is an update about Representative for Trey Songz says incident at the Ivy was a result of increasingly aggressive paparazzi. Did Trey Songz hit somebody? A representative for Trey Songz sent the Shade Room a statement responding to an investigation into Trey allegedly. Y'all could go ahead and move that allegedly, because if it has anything to do with Trey Songz hitting someone or humping someone, he did that shit. Allegedly, possibly, absolutely attacking a New York cameraman at the Ivy. His rep says the incident was a result of increasingly aggressive paparazzi invading an artist's personal space, conduct that puts everyone at risk in a trend that is impacting not just Trey, but artists everywhere. Swipe for full story. No, thank you. He did it. Let's go. I don't want to leave. I am not impressed. Oh, look at these ugly people. This is Tiny and you know, Tip ain't ugly, but you are what your wife is. To my big homie, lover, best friend, spades partner, threesome partner, sexual abuse partner, and most of all, my lovely wife. I love and appreciate you more than you know. An old Nat treasure. You definitely are. In this moment, of course she from old Nat. She get them dirty vibes. In this moment, I thank God for you. I ain't reading this. Y'all be kidnapping hoes and applauding sexual abusers because y'all do the same thing. Look, oh Lord. Y'all got to stop breeding puppies. Y'all don't do it right. I am mean. All right. Is this Tupac or the father that goes, what, and a wah? What, and a huh? This ain't Tupac. This is Two Waist. All right. That was too quick. I need $2 million for this brain. And that's my starting bid. What else is going on? I told y'all celebrities were fanning out for Beyonce, and I like that. This is celebrities dressed up with their kids to go see Miss Carter. Ooh, how could I almost miss this story?
The only thing I got to say with this.
Now. How now, brown cow? Anchorman. Now keep in mind, we don't know these people, but due to the technology of social media, they're right at our front door. We see their opinion on topics. We see their behavior. We see a little too much. They be putting like Cardi gonna tell you every time the boy cheat. We know too much. So when we say somebody's not a good person, sometimes y'all just the sensitive Negro, the new Negro that just be like overly sensitive. And if I'm saying somebody's not a good person, you're gonna have to say, oh yeah, they gotta be a piece of shit because Diamond's a piece of shit. And JT's a bitch. And not even a fun kind. I'm a fun bitch. Jay-Z is just a bitch. You got fun bitch, you got crazy bitch, you got sexy bitch, and you got bitch. JT bitch. JT coming. Bitch. Bitch coming. Bitch. All right. So this was a person complaining about MAC Cosmetics bringing back the wrong item, which just happens to be a part of a JT line. She never said anything about JT, and she said some real shit. We don't use lipstick. We use lip gloss, and then with MAC, they call it lip glass. She simply said, bring back the snob lip glass, not the lipstick, because it comes out too white and chalky. If you don't believe me, watch.
This whole JT collab with Mac is Mac could have just brought out Snob's lip glass back. Like, I don't understand why y'all making this so hard. Why y'all making it so? Bring back Snob lip glass back. The small one, the big one, both of them. Nobody care about Snob lipstick. Nobody cares. Nobody uses that. I bought that and that shit leaving white line. Come on, like y'all could have brought that back out with JT. Man, you know how much money I would have been. Oh my.
Now, I wanted to hear it and I wanted to leave room to be objective. And in my second hearing, she's even more of a bitch because she didn't even say anything bad about JT. She said you could have brought back the lip glass with the JT and y'all would have made mad money. So I'm going to quadruple down onto JT bitch. Now watch how the gremlin responds.
I know you're not talking about people.
She put, this is JT right here, and nobody care about you blowfish. Get your hating ass on. It's always your own people, mutt. You will never, could never. And the girl responds with that ether.
Faces, please, because you got so much shit done to your face. It ain't even fucking funny, my love. You gotta be funny. Blowfish.
One thing for sure, two things for certain. She got to be a New Yorker because New Yorkers use terms of endearment to insult you. Got to be bugging, my love. You think, my love, that's how I talk to my dog. That's how I talk to my husband. That's how she talks to her op because we want to backhanded get in your ass. Secondly, JT, you just called her a blowfish mutt and she's pregnant. Her face is swollen.
I'm 8 months pregnant. I'm swollen. Yes. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? And it do be on people because why are you calling me a mutt? Why are you calling me a mutt? I ain't never sat here and disrespected nobody, especially a black woman. Why are you calling me a mutt? You are too reactive, my love. Nobody said nothing about you. The only time I even mentioned your name was talking about the collab in the first place.
And that's a fact. Now here comes
so
JT.
Confused.
JT deletes the comment because she realized all she wanted to do was and there's nothing wrong with cursing people out. Baby, I'm the billboard for it. But make sure they really coming for you. She didn't say nothing about you, JT. She even said they could have brought it out with you and made mad bread, but you just so reactive, my love. Now here you go having to apologize, and it's mad embarrassing. JT, I didn't know you were pregnant. I apologize, honey. Congratulations. Embarrassing.
Why you delete the comment, JT? Why you deleted it? Why you deleted it? Is it because you feel stupid now? I'm so confused. Like, come back. Because you really went out your way to sit here and comment. Didn't pay attention to the video. Didn't use your listening ears like they taught us in kindergarten. And you just comment some shit.
Because she can't wait to be evil. Like, girl. Now the fans started to attack JT. You did that wrong, lady. She didn't say anything about you. She was talking about Mac. And this is when people just don't say, like, yo, I'm a piece of shit, bro. You just gotta deal with me in waves. They're gonna double down, sound mad, more stupid. The Mac kit they did with me. Don't use my accomplishment to complain. She had every day before that to ask for something back. Now, if you're really mad, call HR. You're a stupid bitch. Remember I told you it was like bad bitch, sexy bitch, fat bitch, stupid bitch. Take your time. What's the rush? She called her a pregnant mutt. Not funny. JT, I don't like you. I don't care. I don't like Miami either. Miami is just a pissy bitch. You's a stupid bitch. She's a pissy bitch. All right. Anything else going on? Cause I gotta go meet my mom. Cause every Tuesday my grandma brings food for me and Skip. I gotta go meet my mom for my grandma's food. I gotta take my doggy to the vet. Bitch, I'm a mother. And I need a nap. Let's see what else y'all need. Oh my God. So, love wins, right? I don't know if they got it here. Alexis Sky is dating a girl, and that's fine. If I don't find it, I don't care. I'm not going to be scrolling for this. Alexis Sky is dating a girl. I feel like it's coming. I feel it's coming. I feel it coming, babe. It's not. Na 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 na. Y'all get it another time. Alexis Sky is dating a girl, but it's not the kind of girl I would date. I would date like Cash Doll, Coyle Ray, Dimey D. Look at this girl. Cut. I think they need to start making. I'm very, very random. My ADHD is everywhere. You should have a license to have a mom because you just making another. God, pray for the baby. God, pray for the baby. I'm gonna just lock my doors when the baby born. I was in the middle of talking about somebody and it was good. Alexis Guy got a girlfriend, and it's a boy girlfriend, and it's. I had something I want to say about it. I ain't got time. Why wouldn't you go call Cash Doll? I don't have no problems with the bumper cars. The scissor bumper cars, do whatever you want. Get yours. But if it's going to look like a boy and act like a boy. Anyway, I want me a pretty girl. All right. So something happened the other day where y'all thought that Moneybag, Yo, and Ari broke up. And she was hugging another guy. Where the story go that quick? She was hugging up another boy, right? Where the story go that quick? This show is getting ghetto and unprofessional. Just like its owner. She was hugging up another boy. And it made Moneybag Yo panic. And he said, and this is what you got to do. If you got one of them boys that's not scared of you, can't relate. If you got one of the boys, unfortunately, that's not scared of you, you got to go take a picture hugging another nigga because we never even seen this nigga be so vocal. But the minute somebody think they took your waterbed butt girlfriend, you gonna come. I didn't even know you could speak. If it wasn't a rap song, here you go speaking because somebody almost took your bitch. Damn, 6 years went by so fast and still we got a lifetime to go. All the rumors, fake narratives, clickbait for views, we locked in for real in real life. I don't give a fuck what went on before me. Ain't no nigga had you like I got you. I stamp it. I love you. No, that was too sweet. He ain't say that. I was reading how I think. Let me not do that. I love the way you live life unapologetically, the way you hold me down when I'm going through shit. Niggas be wanting a psychologist, psychiatrist, and a nut napkin. Go fuck yourself. Mentally, you keep. I hate this. This is all servitude. This is what you do for me, so I love that. I'm like, I read between the lines. Mentally, you keep me motivated, always letting me know I'm that nigga, etc. You one of the most genuine, beautiful souls I ever met. Happy birthday, my G. Be a lady. And I know you're a man, but be a lady. I love you. Keep enjoying life. You on the 3rd floor now. What's the 3rd floor? Is that an inside joke? Because guess what? I just saw a picture of her being hugged up with a rapper last week. So you know you ain't finding an ass like that nowhere else. Now all of a sudden it's big time rock. Let me show Una big time rock. Look, Bombaras. Look on it. It's just so sad what you got to do to keep those people in the game. You got to treat them bad. You got to beat them. You got to show them a little chicka-boom, go outside and take a picture with a nigga arm around. You got to let them know other niggas. For the nigga to be like, yeah, me love you forever, my G. Like, ugh. I couldn't do it. Is there anything else important before I go get my Tuesday dinner? Nah, I really don't care about these people. What's going on? I don't know about that, baby. All right. I think I had enough. I'm ready to go eat. Right, Choo Choo? Ruff. Let me see. Oh, yeah. I knew I owed y'all one more thing. So y'all know Gloss and Glorilla are still friends, but they say it's a little weird. Somebody asked Gloss up about it, and this is what she had to say.
Where y'all stand as your friends? Are y'all still the same or
we cool? We ain't got no problem. I don't know. I think like Glow, she don't understand me, but probably because she not a mother.
Really?
Yeah. But it been like that for a little minute. She look at me like of course, she's my best friend, so she probably feel like I'm supposed to be doing better than what I'm doing. Like this she don't do. Like
she wants to push you to be.
Yeah, but I don't listen, so I know that the fact that I don't listen could be frustrating to her. The same way I look at my sister, I'm like, all right, you got it. I think it's just like that with her. And I don't.
Oh, you one of them accountable, hard-headed bitches. I don't know if I'm impressed or more annoyed, because if you know you don't listen, shouldn't you be able to fix it? You just don't want to listen. So I don't know. I admire people that are accountable. Some people be like, no. It wasn't me. I'm perfect. So that was cool. What's this? Let's take off the volume. I don't want them to give me no copyright infringement. I can't tell if this is a birthday party for the new baby or the baby daddy, because they're the same age. Bouncy House, he was still, yeah. I think this is Jalen Green birthday party because he's Bouncy House ageable. Balloons. What they got? Spider-Man. If I see Spider-Man, I know this is Jalen's party and not the new baby. Yeah, this was Jalen party. I don't give a fuck. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for stopping by for another episode of the I'm Not Impressed show. It is time for me to go get some Trini food. Where's my fake claps? I can't leave without a fake clap. Spaniard. If you missed any of today's show, don't worry about it. It'll be up in an hour. I tell you, I got shit to do. It's going to be up on YouTube in an hour. It might be 2 parts. I don't know. If somebody knows how to put 2 segments on YouTube into one video. Y'all remember I had a little power outage in the middle of the show? Help me, nigga. I don't want to have part 1 and part 2. Y'all already don't watch it enough. People see 2 parts. Y'all be like, yeah, no thanks. If you know how to put 2 videos into one clip, hit my line or a DM. Other than that, it's Tuesday. I'm going to give y'all another show during the week. It'll be Thursday or Friday. I'll let y'all know. But don't look for me tomorrow. I'll be scratching my ass somewhere. Other than that, when y'all go over to YouTube, like, comment, hit me with the timestamps. I like that. That's pretty cool. 13 minutes, 4 seconds. You made me laugh. Cool. My ego needs that. Other than that, have a great day. Support me or not. Who cares? I'm still going to be up here. And most importantly, don't forget to go fuck yourselves. Until the next show, peace out.